Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Elias, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. In the last episode, I do believe we had a really good run. Who did we play as? Okay, I don't remember who we played as, but we had a really powerful Ipecac Guppy run, and like 80-ish damage. Yeah, it was a lot of damage. It was insane. It was a really cool run. But today, we're going to do something much more lame. We're going to do brains. We're going to try brains again. One of these days, we will get these challenges completed. If you don't know, brains, we have 3 Bob's brains, no tears, and we're blue baby. So, no red hearts. So yeah, this is pretty awful. But if we can get something like Host Hat or Pyrophobia, where we can not take explosion damage, that would be a good start. And then we need some sort of non-brain damage. And then we should be a little bit better, I think. Alright, let's get some money. We're going to take our time. We're going to go slow, because we'll need to. But, yeah, this is one of the harder challenges in the game. If not I don't think it's considered the hardest. I think that is ultra hard. But it's one of the harder challenges. By far. Nobody likes Bob's brains. Alright. And that's useless. Something else that would be good to find is, of course, Dark Bumfriend. Because... which I don't know what he's actually called. I just always call him Dark Bumfriend. Oh, right, we have Stompy, too. I forgot about that part. But it would be nice to find him just because it would give us a use for all the red hearts we will probably end up finding. So we can go get this. Alright, cool. So yeah, back to Isaac, back to playing challenges. It's been a little bit since I played this again, like normal. I usually record 1 or 2 of these in a session and then go from there. I've been a little bit behind last week or so, so I haven't had much of a chance to get too many things recorded. In fact, I'm recording a lot of things day of or day before they go up, so not the best situation sometimes, but is what it is. Alright, we can get that. Let's just try to get these guys to... okay, the other fly died. We break that, get a bomb. The good thing about Bob's brains is they do a lot of damage, but the bad thing is they're awful. That's it. Let's continue going this way. We do not get any... like, item rooms or anything like that, so there's no point to explore too much. But in this first floor, it's usually pretty good. We can go into the shop, at the very least, and maybe get something good. Could definitely blow you up. And... I'm gonna take this. High Priestess. Okay, that's not terrible. We can use that in an emergency. That will summon a foot to crush our enemies. And let's go ahead and see if this secret room is here. It is. Cool. Anything good? A little bit of money. And a bomb. Okay. Actually, this would be useful to use. So we can do that, and it should have actually reset the shop. And I'm gonna be lazy. We're gonna blow this wall up. It did not. Okay, I guess that only works on things inside the room itself. I don't know. But let's go to the boss and see who it is and if we can beat him. But yeah, so... Man, I have not really had much free time here lately. Things have been busy with holidays and all that kind of fun stuff. And I've got to start thinking about Christmas shopping, which is always fun. Especially when people ask me what I want for Christmas, because I never know. I have very few desires on that front, which is, I don't know, just kind of how I've always been, and it's I guess something that makes me hard to shop for. I don't know. Everybody always asks, you know, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? I don't know. I come up with the same list of things, and like I don't even know. I want, you know, more Switch games and PS4 games and all that kind of stuff, and I don't even know half of the ones I want. I will say I'm not interested in like new consoles and stuff. I'm not one of those early adopters when it comes to consoles anymore. I don't play most of my consoles as much as I should. My Switch has not been turned on for a couple months, but I have been playing a lot of Kingdom Hearts on PlayStation, so that's at least a little bit understandable. But I almost always go back and play the same things. Plus, you know, doing this YouTube thing really takes a lot of time for a lot of the different series, just because of you know, trying to get things prepped and recorded and all that fun stuff. It's not the quickest thing sometimes, just because some of the series are notoriously long to prep, and I have to sit there for hours on end, which is probably when I should start playing my Switch more. Alright, let's just kill those. We took a little bit of damage, it's okay. Let's wait for the brains, and then there's next to no reason to hang around here, so who do we have? Larry Jr. Alright, easy boss. We just need to get a little bit of distance, please. Or not. That works too. Magic Scab. And surprisingly, I don't want... please get away. Surprisingly, I don't want... Ooh. Oh, man. Okay, we're gonna go for it. Zombie Baby, Rotten Baby is a really good item. We don't get the opportunity to have Angel Rooms now, which is a bad thing. Devil Deals are not usually the best thing to take when you're Blue Baby, just because, I mean, it's most of your health, and your health isn't renewable, but, or at least not easily renewable. But at the same time, Rotten Baby is really good because of that. We have some passive generation of damage. And it's whenever we attack, he tries to summon a fly. So we just need to attack, and we'll eventually get flies to do damage. Ugh, I don't like this room. And we're gonna have to go back through it. That's okay. Alright, let's do that. That's fine, we can kill these guys. Not too awful. And then get out of here. Alright, never to go back that way again. Oh man. Yeah, so let's see. What have I... Let's see, I gotta remember what I've talked about in like the last episode to think of, you know, what to talk about this episode, so I don't, you know, repeat too much stuff. Ow. That was awful. Oh man, that was awful. Now we have Poison Touch, which is not that great. Oh man. We need health. Like now. And we need to get rid of these spiders. Alright, we're dead. Let's try this again. Man, that wasn't awful, but it wasn't good either. Okay, so try this again. We're going to take our time. We're going to go slow. And I should try to not enter rooms until I have at least some brains. But occasionally not having brains is fine. Yeah, oh man, let's see. I feel like there was going to be something I was going to talk about, but I don't know what. No, I've been really enjoying most of the series on the YouTubes here lately, and I've had the issue. I get this issue every once in a while of just kind of getting burnt out on what I've been watching. So I go back and watch a lot of. Okay, I don't like this run. So I go back and watch a lot of like really old stuff that I used to watch, and that's always fun. But yeah, there's plenty of things to watch, and a lot of times I watch too much stuff. I don't really watch TV, although I have been watching Simpsons. My girlfriend and I have been watching all of the Halloween episodes of Simpsons, which I've seen pretty much all of them, except for a few of the newer ones. But she never really watched much Simpsons. I watched it constantly growing up. Oh my gosh, these flies are really annoying. Blow them all up, and there we go. Finally, I watched all the Simpsons growing up, and so we've been watching a lot of the series, just kind of as we can. You know what, let's just go to the boss. And these guys should be pretty easy because they are relatively weak. And we get some more cozy PJs. Didn't we already have that? No. I guess it was just lard. Alright. But yeah, so I've watched a lot of The Simpsons. I pretty much watched every episode constantly growing up. But stopped watching once I kind of went to college and all that fun stuff. But it was just kind of one of those things of like, she's never seen most of the episodes, and there is a lot of really good episodes, even in some of the newer seasons. I know. Simpsons went downhill pretty quickly after like depending on who you ask, between the like 10th, around the 10th season to the movie, and I completely agree. I think it went downhill, but that being said, there are still some really good episodes in all of the lesser episodes, you know, the weaker seasons. But definitely, in case you're wondering, best episode is You Only Move Twice, aka the Hank Scorpio episode. It's definitely one of those things of like, it's still a good show to watch, at least up until the movie. I can't speak much for the seasons after that, and it's kind of interesting to see why it kind of falls apart. And I've watched videos and stuff on why that was and what actually kind of happened with The Simpsons, and I kind of agree with what I've seen. But that's just kind of me. It's still fun to watch, and it's something to watch. But I don't really watch too much TV otherwise. I don't watch too many movies either. I watch a lot of YouTube. That's pretty much it. And I watch pretty much the same 10 or so YouTubers every video, every new video type of thing, and it does get dull every once in a while. But then I'll just go back and watch older stuff that I found funny. It just is what it is. So let's come on. Oh my gosh. Alright, you're there. Can I hit you? Yes. Cool. Oh man, it's such a pain to hit these guys sometimes. Get a bomb. There is definitely a secret room right past this. And let's just back up. Cool. But yeah, so that is not the secret room. That's surprising. Spiders. Okay, that was not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Alright, we have a bomb. We have plenty of bombs later. Super secret? Nope. Dang it. Alright, who's the boss? Who we got? It's Pin. Pretty easy. I was trying to hit the other guy. Get some life. We're actually doing pretty good on life. Sides are not going to do anything. Most of those are not going to do anything, so we're just going to get out of there, and we can start getting angel rooms, and I think that'll be a little bit better. Angel rooms are a little bit more... So Devil Deals, almost all the items are fairly offense-based, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just kind of... With the Blue Baby and with this kind of build, you definitely want more defensive items. But one of the best things we could get right now is something like just some sort of alternative damage other than the brains, because that way we could kill things without having to shoot the brains and wait on the brains. Get away. I don't know why it wasn't firing. There we go. We get a nice little penny for that. And these guys... Oh my gosh, that was terrifying, but it worked out. It was fine in the end. Now, I need to play a lot of games. There's a lot of games on my list to play. Mostly, I mean, not to mention the whole stream gimmick thing that I started at this point a couple months ago, that I still need to finish up. Okay, please stop summoning flies. I don't care about the flies because we can dodge them easily enough and then kill them. But stop summoning them every time I try to do something. Anyways, like I said, there's a lot of games on my list to play, and I need to finish Kingdom Hearts 3. I've been trying to complete the journal 100%. I haven't done that quite yet, but I have. I still need to do the what's it called? The DLC. That is still a thing that needs to be bought and taken care of on my end. But once that is done, I am definitely getting Melodies of Memory, or whatever the new game is called, because it actually looks pretty good. And while I'm not a big fan of the like minigame style stuff, I've heard good things about it, so might as well. Why not? And one of the cool things is like there is a little bit more story. Ooh, that's tempting. But we don't have enough money. I've heard some really good things about the story. It's just a matter of, like, it adds a little bit of story, but I've also heard that the gameplay itself is just a lot of fun. Alright. Please give me some brains. And ow. Alright, now we have that passive damage I wanted. Let's go ahead and head on. Other gaming news, because I typically just kind of talk about random things in this. One of my favorite games, aka, well, I say one of my favorite, I should say one of my favorite JRPG games. Dang it. The World Ends With You is getting a sequel very soon, ish. I say very soon, as in like next year, I think. So next year is gonna be really good for me because there is a lot of games I'm looking forward to. Psychonauts 2, which I'm sure you've probably heard this before. If you've ever heard someone talk about Psychonauts, a fan of that game, you probably have heard that it's one of those games you have to play. And I'm here to confirm that yes, it is 100% a game you really should play. It is a really good game. It's a fairly unique platformer. And it's well worth whatever Steam sale price it is. It's usually pretty cheap. It is an older game, so don't expect the graphics to be like phenomenal or anything. But it is a very solid game, and very creative, and is just really weird, but in a good way. That being said, there is a sequel coming out, and this sequel has been in the works for quite a while, but it should be out sometime next year, and I cannot wait. It's going to be one of those few games. I don't typically buy, like, new games. I mean, I've played a lot of the Borderlands. I've played Borderlands since the first Borderlands, and I enjoy pretty much all the games. I'm not a big fan of the one nobody likes, which is the pre-sequel. I like parts of it, but I don't like the gameplay. It's not as fun as, like, 2. Even 1 is fun, but I still haven't played 3. I still haven't bought 3. And that is something it's just kind of, I don't usually go out of my way to buy new games a lot of times. That being said, Psychonauts 2 is going to be probably bought day of, like release day for me, and just because I love that game so much. Another one is The World Ends With You, which, if you're not familiar with, is a JRPG. It was originally on the DS, which I own that copy. Had a remix version on the Switch. I also own that copy. And it is, if you like JRPGs, it's a really good game. JRPGs are not for everybody, obviously. But if you like those games, those types of games, it's really good. And it's got a really cool story and pretty in-depth as well. And there is a sequel coming. There's also an anime coming, which is really cool too. But the sequel is coming next year, so I think. And I cannot wait for that either. So I'm actually going to be, looking forward to games next year. But this year I have no idea. There's not much. Like, I look at like the PlayStation stuff, and there's a couple games that I want because of nostalgia more than anything. Like, I want to get the Spyro games for the PlayStation, but I just don't know what games are good, what games are kind of up my alley. That item, by the way, is useless. I don't know why I picked it up. Like, what games are up my alley to get and play. I know I want to get Spyro, and I know I want to get Medieval, because I played that demo so very, very long ago and absolutely loved it, and wanted the game itself, but I never had, I don't think I ever found it or bought it because, well, I was a kid. But that is a game that I'm gonna get the remastered version at some point fairly soon, probably. Question marks all around. So it's one of those things. I'm not the type that, like, I probably should figure out if I can get a demo or something of Bloodborne or something like that. I have the Dark Souls games. I have the first 2 on my computer. I could always see about, I think, Demon Souls and whatever other Souls games. There's like 4 of them, I think, maybe 5. But it's one of those things of, like, I just don't know what games are out there that are things I would enjoy playing. But I play a lot of Minecraft, and I have for the past 10 years, 15 years. How long has it been? 10 years at least. Yeah, no, I've been playing Minecraft for about the past 10, 11 years. Pretty regularly, constantly, all the time. That's not ever really changed for me. So it's not a bad thing. I don't think, being the type of person that plays really only one thing is necessarily a bad thing. But I also want to, get the most out of a console. And that's not the easiest thing to do when you're not entirely sure what is good on said console. Alright, Monstro 2 should not be too much of a problem. We just gotta dodge him around. Not let him do bad things to us. Mostly land on us. Or shoot us with his laser. There we go. And just kinda back and forth. He will usually kill his flies, so that's not too much of a concern. And now we have to deal with this one. Cool. Pacifier, or Binky, whatever. And an angel room with a little bit of life. Okay. I can live with that. Let's continue on. That wasn't a bad floor, but now we're to Mom, and this is not good. This is bad. Alright, what do we have? Ugh, this room is awful. Alright, that wasn't that bad, I guess. We still haven't really got any good items yet. Man. We need to get away from you. And I somehow killed the thing with my ball of bandages without really realizing it. Right, this is actually pretty easy. Blow you up. And you get the bandages. Alright, let's go in here. We might be able to get some items by blowing these guys up. Already got life. And 2 of my 3 bombs. And a lot of money. So I'm okay with that. That wasn't a bad room. Let's see, let's go this way. And hopefully... Oh great, spiders. Oh cool, that actually worked out pretty nicely. Alright, shop. Yes, please. I don't want the car battery. But Sackboy is really nice. Sackhead, whatever. I always call it Sackboy. Bomb. PhD is a really good one. One makes you larger. No thank you. Perks, sure, why not? Flashlight, nightlight actually might be pretty good too. Let's bomb this. Car battery again. I don't want that. Is this the sack of sacks? Give sacks. Awesome. So we get more sacks. Let's do this one more time. Or until it blows up, I guess. Restock. Hive mind. Giant spiders and flies. That I will live with. Okay. So, with the nightlight, we can freeze enemies. We can also see the, like... We can slow enemies and all that fun stuff. I believe we can also see secret rooms. But I could be wrong on that. Okay, this is not going too well. Oh, come on. Just hit him already. Oh, he stopped to throw a bone at me. The wrong time. Alright. So, yeah, I think the nightlight lets you see where the secret rooms are. Of course I'm going to grab that. Ooh, blank room. That was a waste. Alright, well, time for Mom. Let's blow these rocks up. And... just hit her in the face. And eventually we will win. She hit us. That wasn't good. But we got some life back. Luckily we don't get any lower chances on like devil deals and stuff. Because we are... What is hitting me constantly? Because we are blue baby, we have blue hearts, not red hearts. We can't take red heart damage. And we got the boss rush, really? Alright, well, that is not worth it to go look, but, or like to go do, but at the same time, it is worth it to go look and see what all is in there. If we had something, oh my gosh, for stuff like this. What? Okay, I didn't realize that would happen. What do we want? Damage up, I guess? I don't know if that does anything. Well, this is bad. So, I guess taking that chest activated it? And now we have to do the boss rush. Well then. That was not good. And I don't know what to do. We just need to get through this, I guess. Will you? Nope. Not gonna die from that. Try to. There we go. Hit him with the ball of bandages. And we got the cage. That's not good. Oh, somehow we avoided damage there. Okay, so some of these bosses are going to be pretty awful. But some of them shouldn't be too bad. But, yeah, that was not... I didn't even think that that would be a thing. Ow. So what happened there was we took the chest that was in the Tinted Rock, and because we took something, items are basically considered chests, like the pedestals. So it activated the boss room because it thought we took an item. Which we did, but we didn't take one of the items on the pedestals, we took an item in a chest. We didn't even get it, we didn't even take an item in a chest, we just opened a chest. Come on, ow. Is he dead? Okay, he's dead now. Got some sacks. That's good. We have an angel. That's bad. It does come with a free Frogurt, which is good. Oh man, I told you guys I was watching The Simpsons here recently. That's such a good episode. Good Halloween episode too. So, alright, I don't know how to tell. Does he put the symbol on his chest before he... No. At least not obviously. Alright, when we take damage, we need to just run into the enemies. But we're probably going to die here, so... Let's just kill Dangle. Let's just kill everything. Death. How'd that do? Not too well. And we're dead. Well, that was disappointing. But we learned something, and that is kind of more important sometimes. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was interesting, and I still hate that challenge. That challenge is just so bad. Next time, we'll do something else. I don't know what yet. We'll figure it out, and we'll go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!